Here we are then, guys. We're back a little earlier than I initially planned to be, as today, if we win one of our 2 games, we can secure promotion to League 1. Let's see if we can do it. So guys, welcome back now to episode 45 of the Stones Rolling On Up, and as I just said, we have come back a little earlier than I'd planned to. If you missed last episode, I would highly recommend going and watching it. We played off against title chasing Wimbledon and our local rivals Gillingham in 2 very tough games and 2 results which massively could have impacted our season. If you did miss it, there'll be a link right above me for you to click on to take a look at it. Now though, in terms of what's happened since last episode, we've only played the 1 game. I initially planned to play both Oldham and Salford and then come back for Grimsby and Bradford. But we played Oldham Athletic, we just about got the win over them with a 95th minute winner in one hell of a dramatic game. And then miraculously for us, Bradford also lost. I couldn't quite believe it, but because of that, if we beat either Salford or Grimsby in today's episode, we will secure promotion to League 1 in our first season in League 2. So I thought it made sense to come back for the Salford game here in case we end up winning it and then securing the promotion that we're looking for. So in terms of the Oldham game, it was, as I've already said, a hell of a dramatic match. We were 2-0 up, cruising at half time. Then we conceded 2 really late goals in the 87th and the 91st minute. And I thought, oh, well, that's that game over. But then out of nowhere, literally the last kick of the game, we had a corner and I think Cole Palmer took it and it went straight to the youngster Lasano Abua's head and he stuck it in the back of the net. I was going absolutely insane. It was fantastic. And as a result of that in League 2, we are of course still sitting firmly in first. We were 11 points clear of second place Cambridge, but we are now 22 clear of Grimsby Town. And of course, Grimsby is our second game of the episode. So if we draw against them as well, I think it will still secure promotion as well. But of course, as I said, we play Salford as well. And so either a win in any of those matches, there'll be too many points for either Grimsby or Bradford to catch up on. So there is one hell of a chance today that we can get that promotion we're looking for. In terms of the first game, which is against Salford, we're lining up kind of rotated. We only played a couple of days ago and I felt it necessary to kind of put a few younger players and a few rotation players in. At the back it's pretty much full strength. It's Lewis Ward, O'Connor, Buddy Joel and Abua after his late minute goal. I felt it only fair to give Abua the game here. It's then Joel Senior right back with McCallum at left back. I'm playing Jeremy Bro at the right central midfield role in the Mazzala role that normally Cole Palmer has. I'm resting Cole for this game. It's then Canas on the left side of the midfield with Dander just in front. And then Jamie Thomas, who scored in the previous game, and the youngster Tafani, who had a decent game as well. He got the assist for the Abua goal. So that's how we're lining up. Let's see if we can get the job done in the first game of our episode and get ourselves promoted. Right then, let's submit our side and see how Salford line up for the first game of this episode. And of course, one that could be massive. They go with a 4-3-3 are Salford. They've got a decent side. They are up in, I think, 6th or 7th. They're pushing for playoffs. So we'll have to see if we can get the job done over them here today. I'm going to say to lads, if we win today, we will secure promotion because that is what we're aiming for today. And I'm so hopeful that we can get it. I'm not doing a ton of interview because I do not do them. They're completely pointless. And we are away at Salford. We are though in the amber and black. Come on, lads. This could be massive. We can secure it in the first game, then oh my goodness, just fantastic. The secure promotion with 7 games left would be unbelievable, really, in our debut year in League 2. To be fair, I know in the game last season, actually, Chesterfield got consecutive promotions from the Vanarama National, so we could be the second team in a row to do it if we end up getting promoted and winning the league, etc., because that is what Chesterfield did in the game. But I'm so surprised, really, how kind of comfortable it has been so far. It really has been. Joel Senior here with the ball, Jamie Thomas, Tafani, the youngster. It's just wide. Unlucky from him there. But as I said, it is so surprising though, because we have a good side without a doubt. And I was hoping maybe for playoffs, as I've said at the very beginning of this season, but to have dominated the league in the way we have and to have the gap that we do with still so many games remaining, I'm just astounded by it. Oh no. Oh no, what has Stefan O'Connor done? Lewis Ward with a very decent save. Well done. He, in my opinion, Lewis Ward, has been arguably one of the best signings we have made at the club. It's so important having a good goalkeeper in FM. It really is. And as it is in real life, really, in football. And having got Lewis Ward in compared to previous years, I've noticed how much better we are defensively. In the league, our defence is the best by a distance, and I really do believe Lewis Ward is a big factor for that. We are 0-0 at half-time. I'm going to say to everyone it's time for everyone to dig in. No one really listened to that. I'm going to say the rest of them, they weren't that bad. I'm going to say to the attackers, I'm not happy because we haven't seen anything from them. But if you look in the league, we do have the best defence. We've only conceded 27 goals all season, and I say a big factor for that is having Lewis Ward. And I think also having the fight at the back, it obviously makes your defence strong because you've got more defenders. But it's worked really well this year, the formation and the tactics, and I'm really pleased for it. This game is just completely whizzing by. I'm not seeing anything. I'm going to take off Jeremy Bro. He's not really done anything. Let's get Cole Palmer back on the pitch. And I'm going to take off the youngster Tafani for Ugbo. We'll get Ugbo back on the pitch as well and see if those two lads can kind of do anything for us. I'm going to put us on to attacking as currently... Actually, I think currently Grimsby might be losing because I noticed... Oh, hang on, O'Connor! Oh, it's hit the bar. It's offside anyway. But I think currently Grimsby might be losing. I think if that happens, I think we get promoted regardless of our result. So we could be getting what we need so early. I cannot believe it. We're not winning the league. Let's get Swanson on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because currently it's 23 points. After this game, there'll only be 21 available. Oh my goodness, guys. We could actually be securing it. Come on, Jamie Thomas up to Swanson. Let's get the goal. Let's just settle it anyway. Swanson puts it across to McCallum. Oh my goodness, what a goal that would have been. What a goal. I can't believe he... Oh, that was so unlucky. The keeper just got a fingertip to it. And it looks like Salford must have gone down 10 men. I don't know if we've done it. It finished 0-0 and one hell of a quick game. I'm just going to say to them, we have the option of congratulations. So I'm guessing we must have done it, lads. Hang on. We are 23 points. Grimsby last. Let's go into the inbox. We have done it. Oh, I can't believe it. Consecutive promotions. Get in there. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh, that is brilliant. We are in League One from next season. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that is so good. That is so, so good. Oh, I can't believe it. The fact it's happened so quick as well because, of course, as I'm sure most of you watching know, that FM21 had got announced the other day. It's coming out in, towards the end of November, so the beta will come out probably around the early November time. So I was kind of thinking we don't have a huge amount of time left because at the end of the day, I want to reach the Premier League. To me, that is kind of the natural end point, is getting to the Prem from Tier 6. And the fact we were kind of languishing, obviously, in Vanarama National for more than one season, it slowed that up. But the fact we've got this consecutive promotion, oh my goodness, it's taken a little bit of pressure off of me. And I'm so chuffed with that. Honestly, it's fantastic. I'm so pleased. Have a look at the initial budgets they've already given us. So apparently they're going to give us £56,000 to spend on wages, which is about 10,000 more, I think, than what they've given us this year. We are under budget anyway. So it means we probably should have about 15 grand to actually spend on players for next season. So it should be pretty interesting. I'm not going to intend to use all of that, considering the fact that we're already in so much debt. And also, I'm pretty pleased with the players that we have here anyway. So I reckon the vast majority will stay. It's only going to probably be replacing the loan players that go, and if anyone gets bought. But that is so fantastic to have. Already promoted, a big chunk of cash to spend in the summer when it comes around, and just brilliant, it really is. Right, let's get towards the next game that we got, which is against Grimsby Town, and then we can see if we can get closer towards securing the league title as well, because we still need to find out if we're going to be winning League 2 trophy. So we're now here ready for our second game of the episode, this time against Grimsby Town, of course having just secured promotion, and we are going pretty much full strength. I made a couple of changes to the side that just played Salford, as a couple of players are now fitter and so on. So it's Lewis Ward in net with Sanderson, Buddy Joel and Lasana Abua at the back. We have Zach Swanson and McCallum at fullback. It's Cole Palmer then comes back into the side alongside Canas with Yandan in attacking midfield, and then Ugbo and Gillespie start up front for us. As I say, a very much full strength side, ready to face off against a tough side in Grimsby. Let's try and get another win in our episode today. Right, well, here we are then, ready for our second game of the episode, this time at home to Grimsby Town. Let's see if we can get the job done over them and extend our lead, possibly at the top of the table. So here we go, submitting the teams in. Let's see what Grimsby are doing in terms of their formation. They're playing one hell of a defensive formation, it would seem. I don't know what you'd even call that. 5-3-2 possibly. Very strange formation, that really is. I'm going to say to the lads that we are the favourites for a reason, as well we are. And just going to say I have faith in you, go out there and get the job done, basically. Of course, we're at home, we're in the amber and black. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter so much now, the results. It really doesn't. I mean, if we win a title, it's a nice bonus. It really is, but it's not. Doesn't really make a huge amount of difference. I think there's a slight difference in prize money, so of course it is handy to get up here into first place. Swanson intercepted the ball there. Gillespie looks like he's going to be played through. Come on, Martin. Martin Gillespie, not a brilliant effort there. What I am thinking though, guys, after having just got that promotion and obviously having just mentioned about the fact with FM21 and trying to obviously speed things up a little bit, I think what we will do after this episode, or hang on, let's see what Danda does with this corner. It's down to the far post. Ugbo can't finish, unfortunately. But what we'll do after the episode is next time around, regardless of how we do in the league or not, we'll probably come back for either the last game or the last two games of the season and play those and obviously see if we can win the title, etc. and then do our end of season roundup. So then we can obviously get forward into League One, etc. Hang on, Gillespie. Martin has scored. Come on, Martin. He has really started to get some form going as of late, as Martin Gillespie. So I think he's now got 12 goals in the league, which for a 19-year-old player is very, very decent. It really is, especially for a 19-year-old in his debut year at this level of football. So very good from him, and he's developing really nicely as well. His attributes are all going up, and he's got something like 16 or 17 finishing now, which is wonderful for a player of his age. But then, as I say, no, well, obviously I'll make the decision at the end, but I think that's likely what we'll do, regardless of kind of how the league title goes. Hang on, though, Grimsby with a very decent effort there. Very unlucky from their player. I think it was Willock, for them in midfield there. But it looks like at the moment we're doing pretty well in this game, although Grimsby have a very offensive chance here, and it's just gone over. That free kick was in a very dangerous position, but thankfully they kind of wasted it by playing it short. Looks like we're going to have a throw-in here from Swanson, though. Come on, Zach, we can do with it. Zach to Martin, back to Zach Swanson. Come on, get in the box now. To Canas, Danda. Yeah, Danda's gone for it. It's been fumbled by the keeper, and Ugbo has stuck it in the back of the net. Get in there. 2-0 up to playoff contenders, I suppose, Grimsby Town. Because I think they are in 4th or 5th. I can't remember after they lost that game earlier. But brilliant goal once again. Another good performance from the lads at the moment. We're really dominating the game up against Grimsby, which is lovely to see. I'm guessing Cambridge must be winning because at the moment, despite the fact we're winning, the points difference between us and second place Cambridge is still 9 points. Hang on, Ugbo! Oh, he's at the bar. Oh, that was unlucky from him. But yeah, it still is 9 points. We're on 92, Cambridge on 83, and it's all going very, very well. Honestly, this season I have just absolutely loved. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. I honestly haven't had a season kind of so, not easy, because it hasn't been easy, but just kind of gone so swimmingly and no major problems. We've had so long we were undefeated and stuff like that. It's just been really nice to manage for once in a league and not have to worry about constant problems. We haven't had any major injuries. We haven't had any major spells where we haven't won or scored and stuff like that. So it's been really just fun to have. Burton have just scored, mind you, against Cambridge. So at the moment, the gap is becoming 11 points. If results stay as they are, I'm going to take off Swanson because he's booked. I don't want him getting sent off. I'm going to take off McCallum because he's knackered. But honestly, it's been so good this season. It really has been. Regardless of the fact we've got promoted and possibly may win the league, it's just because it's just been so fun to play. It really has been. And I really have grown to love this Maidstone side now. The players we've got in it, I'm pretty happy to keep the vast majorities for next year in League One. I really am. I think they can easily do a job, if not even push to go higher. Some of the players in the side, especially like Maddie Smith and Cole Palmer, are really, really top level players. Like, I think Cole Palmer especially is actually being scouted by the likes of Leeds and a couple other championship sides. So there's a possibility that he could be heading off. Oh my goodness, what a goal there from Matty Willock. And of course that's his first goal of the season. He took it like he does it all the time, those long shots essentially. But nope, that's his first one that's got in for the season. Always the same in FM, it certainly is, isn't it? But regardless, I'm not too fussed what happens here. Let's hopefully we don't concede again because I want us to win. I want us to keep the good form going. I'm going to take off Abua because he's struggling physically. We'll bring on Lilian Brassiere for the last kind of 10-15 minutes. See how we get on. Oh, hang on. There's a highlight here. Don't be a goal for Grimsby, please. I don't want him to score. Come on, Gillespie's won it off him. What the hell is going on here? And it looks like it's going to get taken away by the Grimsby player. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be their chance, maybe. Brassiere kind of pushed up but didn't bother going for the ball. I don't really know what he was doing there. Pretty poor from him. Brassiere has cleared it, though. Are we going to get the ball, or is it going to go to Grimsby? It looks like it's going to go to the Grimsby player. Oh, who's going to get this highlight? It's completely end-to-end this highlight. Oh, hang on, Ugbo's won it. Come on, Ugbo. You got Gillespie in the middle. Get it to Gillespie, or you're going to go for goal yourself. Looks like he's going to go himself, and he has, and the keeper's had an easy stop in the end. Going to put us down to balanced. Going to say, I'll say demand more, but we can't. So let's say a bit of time wasting, stop the overlap. Hopefully see the game out. We'll go to cautious as well. Go full time wasting, stop passing into space. Come on, lads. Let's just see this game out now. Come on, we're nearly there. Come on. We're going to beat Grimsby at home. We are getting there. Really good performance. 2 early goals from us. Kind of decided the game pretty early on. Really dominated Grimsby, to be totally honest with you. Very, very good performance. Going to say to them, well done, lads. That was a good win. Did Cambridge win their game in the end, or did they drop points? Cambridge did indeed draw, so the gap is now 11 points. I think we can probably safely say we should be winning the title, and I am so excited about the prospect of doing that. As I have mentioned earlier in that match, guys, though, I'm thinking what we are going to do in terms of the schedule is, instead of coming back for like the middle of next month in April, we'll probably come back for the last 2 games of the season. So Newport and Forest Green, regardless if we've won the league or not. So if it's still up for grabs, then of course it'll be a little bit more excitement. But if we've already won it, then it's not the end of the world. Just so then we can get through this season and we can do our end of season roundup, and we can obviously kind of take a look at who will be staying, who will be leaving, all of that type of stuff. So next episode, guys, will be Newport County and Forest Green Rovers in our last matches in League 2. So guys, that just about wraps up today's episode, and my oh my, what a fantastic thing has happened today. Securing promotion from League 2 in our debut year in it. Unbelievable from us, and to have done it so comfortably as well. I am so chuffed. Of course, the first game against Salford was a completely drab game, but it got us the promotion that we needed, regardless of that 0-0 finish. And then to play off against Grimsby and get the win there as well, just a little bit of nice icing there on the cake, that's for sure. Of course, as I did say, we will come back at the very end of the season for the League 2 campaign, regardless of if we're still competing or not for the League 2 trophy, just because so we can get through this season and get on to League 1, and obviously we can go for our end of season roundup and so on. Of course, guys, if you have enjoyed today's episode, please do chuck a like on it, because it really does help the channel out. And let me know down in the comment section of what you think of us securing promotion. And do you think, actually, obviously with us coming back in those last 2 games, will we have sewn a title up by then or not, considering we have an 11-point gap? Let me know down in the comment section below. But also, guys, if you are looking forward to seeing any more of the Stones rolling on up, or any more of my content, then do make sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with everything here on LS Plays FM. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you again next time.